We are walking in a public space, in a busy environment, and you're on a phone call, and you are shouting, "Where are baby?" Hi beautiful people, you're welcome back again to my channel. My name is Naya Bali, and the name of this channel is Abbey. Well, in this video, I'm just going to tell you a few things that guys do that is a total turn off for girls, especially if it's a girl you're pursuing, or you want to start something, or you've started something. But these are some things that actually turn us off. It turns me off, and I know it turns so many girls off as well. So if you're interested in seeing what I'm going to pinpoint on, kindly stick and stay and watch through till the end of the video. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. If you just chanced up on this video, stick and stay, watch through till the end. Leave a like, comment, share everything you want to do to this video to just boost it for me. I would really appreciate it. That turns a girl off about a guy is a guy who has bad stinking personal hygiene. A guy who has bad hygiene. For instance, a guy who is not so particular about how he looks, a guy who's not so particular about how he smells. Bad odor coming from your armpits, coming from everywhere that has pubic hair is a major turn off. You should have good hygiene, okay? You should maintain a neat room. Your room should be neat, your dress should be neat, you shouldn't have stains here and there, your boxers should be neat, your underwears, your singlets, your vest, whatever you wear underneath clothes should be neat. It shouldn't have any bad odor. It's a very major turn off for girls. Like even how you use your toilet, even how you use your kitchen. Do you eat and leave the plate there for days, weeks? It's disgusting. Like, you should maintain good hygiene. You should not just look nice and smell nice, but when we enter your room, we enter your house, we enter your environment, you should also see that, okay, you look just as nice as your environment. Because some people look so good, gentlemanly and put together when you see them, till you get to their houses or you get to their environment and you're like, oh my god, this guy is filthy. So it's not just about looking nice outward, but you should also look nice in your environment or your personal space. And the worst of them all is the mouth odor. Some people can actually talk, and when they say hi,
I'm very ugly, but you should enjoy the movie anyway.
it just slaps you like that, and you're flabbergasted, you are dumbfounded, you don't know what to do, you're out of this world. They're like, oh my god. Some people also have these odors and things, and they don't know they have it. Okay, so if you don't know about these things, just find a trusted friend, just go to the person and say, please. Yes, that's why I said trusted friend, somebody who you're like that with. Because girls, we do that sometimes. We can make up or even something that we just smile and you say, it's something on my teeth. If you don't have a mirror around, just say, it's something on my teeth. Yeah, so somebody can look out for you. There's nothing wrong with asking somebody you trust, because some people don't know they have body odor. Really, some people don't know they have mouth odor. So you need somebody you trust, a friend, a relative, and be like, please, I beg, or hi, can you smell? It's just something you need to do. You need to check out for each other. And if you have friends who can't, and it's actually something which is very difficult to do, like telling somebody they have a body odor without offending them. It's a very difficult thing to do, and people have difficulty in doing that. I've actually been in that situation before. There was a gentleman, an acquaintance, and we used to meet in the common environment. You know the way perfume works, like when you smell a perfume, you can know, okay, I know this perfume is for this particular person, or I've smelt it here. Yes, his is his body odor. Immediately he's in a room, you know he is in a room. And we all could not tell him. So many people could not tell him. And I was telling a friend of mine that, oh, I should buy him a perfume for his birthday. Will be some way. But how do you tell somebody they have a body odor without offending them, especially when you're not so close to them? So those situations are very difficult to tell or point out to someone. So if you know, or you don't even know you have a body odor, just constantly check yourself on your own. If you can't smell it, just find somebody also who, because sometimes these things can put people off. You may meet somebody once and then they never meet you again, they block you, and you're like, what did I do wrong? I did everything right. But maybe a body odor, it will be maybe your bad armpits or something that turns them off, or your room is not nice, your plate, you don't wash your plates, but you don't even wash your clothes well, your clothes are all, your white clothes have all turned into off-white. Like, who does that? So those things put people off. Okay, aside the bad hygiene too, would also have to do with the bad eating habit. It's a turn off, especially eating and making so much noise whilst eating, like a bird. while eating, or eating and then constantly talking with your mouth full. It's different when you have to say something when your mouth is full, just something that you continue eating. But you want to hold the conversation with your mouth full of food, and I'm seeing all the muscles, and it's disgusting. Okay, so if you don't have good eating habits, it can also be a turn. Just imagine you go out on a date with a nice girl, and then you are getting to know each other, and then you are eating and you are just talking. I just want the ground to open for me to enter, because it's very embarrassing. Or somebody who is constantly talking whilst eating. That's also a major turn off. And also somebody who lacks table manners. I don't know, but when I was growing up in primary school, we used to have this book, Courtesy for Boys and Girls. It shows us how to behave, how to eat, how to even use your cutlery. So if you don't know how to use your cutlery, please find out about it. Where your fork goes and where your knife goes. I'm currently using my front camera, but I know that the fork goes into your left and then the knife is in your right. So you should know where all these things go. You should have proper table manners when you go out. Okay, know when to talk. Please don't be eating and talking at the same time constantly, and also shouting when you are talking. It's a major turn off. So bad table habits, bad table manners, bad eating habits. It's also a turn off for a girl. One thing that's also a turn off for a girl is a guy who is self-centered and he talks about himself. You can't hold the conversation about, for example, he asks you how your day went. Oh, today the day was very good. I actually woke up much earlier than I did today, and then he was like, yes, me too. I woke up very early today, and then when I went to work and this happened, and then when I was coming in, and then he makes the whole conversation about himself. He doesn't really care what your day was about. He really doesn't care about all the ups and downs you had in your day. He's just talking about himself, how things went bad for him or how things went good for him. It's very, very not nice, and it's quite a turn of somebody who is so self-centered and just focuses on himself. Then please, you don't need me in your life, really. If you are okay being on your own bubble, you don't need to bring any other woman or girl or lady or date into it to just help them focus on you. Like, no, it's a two-way thing. Okay, we all focus on each other like that. But if you're so self-centered and you want everything to be around you, man, that's the door. She's leaving you. Okay. The next thing that's also a turn off would be somebody who expresses anger instead of explaining it. It's actually something I recently saw. It's a post I saw recently on social media somewhere, and I think it makes sense because it's something I've also done. Not just something I may have experienced, but it's also something I've also done, and I noticed that it's not the best. For example, if somebody offends you or somebody does something you don't like, I think it's difficult, but it's much better to say, oh, Charlie, this thing that you did, I wasn't very happy with it, and it really hurt me so much. I'll be very happy if you don't do it again. Or why did you do it? Like, I want to understand because it's new to me. Instead of just bottling up your emotions and expressing it in loud silences and other ways which would even make the girl not understand what's going on. So if you are angry with something or if you have a situation at hand, I think it's better to explain the situation instead of bottling it up and maybe being so silently loud or loudly silent. It's such a turn off because you can't expect me to know unless maybe you know I know what you did wrong. But if the person does not know, it's difficult for the person to say, what did I do wrong? The person may never know, and then you just be expressing your anger instead of talking it out, trashing it out, and moving on. But these things can just delay you and like cause grudges that will last for days, months, even years. Okay, if you can't explain your anger, communicate well, please. It's a turn off. It's a major turn off. I know girls like to do it a lot, but we're not focusing on girls today. We're focusing on what the guys do. That offense we the ladies. I know. Okay, this is also a very dicey situation, and it's not about appearing as a gold digger or no, but somebody who is always complaining about money is a turn off. Just imagine you just met somebody and you guys are getting to know each other, and every single point in the conversation, oh, I don't have money, I'm broke, I don't have money, I'm broke, I don't have money, I'm broke. We all don't have money, and if you don't have money, you don't have to go about announcing it, okay? But there are certain efforts you can put, like there are certain things you do that even make the girl notice that, oh, this guy doesn't have so much money, I can help out. But you don't have to always say, I don't have money and I don't have money, I don't have money. For example, instead of buying, let's say, $100 bag, you can buy a $10 bag. Make it look nice, presentable, maybe add some nice things to the bag and present it. It's nice. But because you don't have money, you don't even buy anything at all. No, like just make a conscious effort. If you are broke and you are making an effort to work towards your brokenness or trying to find ways and means to come out, like, it's nice, it's attractive. A hardworking guy is attracted to every lady. to me, it's very attractive if you're hardworking. And if you're at a point in your life you're not comfortable with and you are making strides, it's very understandable and it's even so nice. It's lovely for me, really. But if you're constantly broke, you're not doing anything about the situation, you're always announcing your brokenness, and it's a very big turn off. Okay, it's a very, very big turn off, especially if you're dating a lady who knows her worth, who knows what she's about and is striving towards it. You are just there sitting sulking about not having money and not doing anything about the situation. It's really a turn off. And usually you should not even be discussing money matters and all these things in the first, second dates. Like, you should get to know the person in detail before you start bringing up financial issues to the picture. And even in those situations, you should also bring about solutions you have to those problems. You should not just be bringing problems to the table. You should also have solutions, and then we work together to it. But you can't always be announcing your brokenness. Reminds me of the Date Rush episode between Rose and Sack, where he says, "Hi, what's up?" And then she's like, "I'm broke." So a guy who's always complaining about money and is also stingy. Another thing guys do that's a turn off for any girl is also somebody who is so loud on the phone, and especially in public places. Imagine we're at a restaurant or we are walking in a public space in a busy environment and you're on a phone call and you are shouting, baby. It's very embarrassing for me. You should have telephone manners, okay? If you're angry, if once in a while you're angry or something is getting on your nerves and you're shouting, it's fine. But if you're constantly always shouting on the phone, like, man, why? Especially when you're in public. I don't like so much attention to be drawn to myself on a normal day, not to talk of when you are actually inviting that attention to me because I'm working with you in a public space. And please, it's not attractive, okay? So that's a major turn off. Please have nice telephone manners. If you're talking in your normal voice, it's cool, okay, but don't be shouting, making everybody know you're in a car, you're in a public vehicle. Sometimes you'll be in a public vehicle and you can hear somebody's entire conversation. And some of the annoying parts is that the person may put the person they are speaking to on loudspeaker, so you can actually hear both ends of the conversation. Please, if I'm with somebody like that, it's really going to embarrass me. I actually want the ground to open so I disappear back into my room, okay? So that's also a very big, huge turn off. So if you're a guy and you do that, please stop it. Because if you're constantly doing me, I'll tell you, oh, why are you talking like that? Stop. It's not nice. Please, another turn off for me and for many girls is people who are always asking, hi, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, I'm doing this. What are you eating? Oh, I'm not eating today. Oh, what will you eat? No, don't even ask what you eat. They'll be like, oh, when are you going to eat? Oh, why are you not eating? Instead of saying something like, hi, have you eaten today? And she's like, oh no. I'm like, oh well, let's go out and eat. It's nice. Once in a while you do that, but every single day. And now what are you eating? And now what are you eating? And now what are you eating? And now why are you not eating? Do you know why she's not eating? Try and make an effort. Okay, just say, oh, today let's just go out and eat. It's nice. But every day, what are you doing? Every day, what are you eating? Every day, why are you not eating? Every day, when will you eat? Instead of just saying, what do you want me to get you to eat? Or what do you want us to go get to eat? Once in a while, it's just nice. Make the whole thing nice and lovely. And not every day, why are you not eating? Why are you not eating? Solve it. Okay, so be spontaneous. Once in a while, just do something spontaneous. It's very nice, it's very attractive. But if you're always asking the same questions and not making any attempts to change situations about it, it's quite a turn off, really. And it's quite annoying when you constantly have to have like same monotonous conversations all the time. It's good to be spontaneous once in a while. I like to be spontaneous and I like to receive spontaneity. Yeah, I hope I got it right. Bing. So it's also very attractive when a guy does that. But when a guy is constantly being monotonous, boring, asking the same questions and not making any attempts to improve those situations, sometimes it's a turn off for girls. Last but not the least thing I like to talk about, return to a girl off, is a guy who is constantly talking about their ex. Every day, and my ex did this to me, and my ex did that to me, and this, and I used to do this for my ex, and I used to do that for my ex. Sharing exciting things you did with your ex, with the lady you are dating. Like telling, let me rephrase, a guy who is constantly talking about their ex and sharing extravagant things they did for them with you when they are not doing the same for you, it's a turn off and it's a red flag, I would say, in my opinion. Yes, so that thing is a turn off. It means you've not got over your ex. Please go back to your ex and solve your differences. I want to be no third party. She's an ex for a reason, and so if you don't see her as such, you constantly want to keep bringing her up in current conversations, we move. It's okay once in a while to talk about your ex. It's okay once in a while, but if you're constantly doing it You're not over him or you're not over here. Go back, go back, go back. Yes, I don't want to make this video long. I hope you enjoyed this video, ladies. Maybe I'll do another one for you guys. But guys, if you're doing any of these things, kindly stop. It's not nice. It turns us off and it may cause you to miss your chance of dating the girl of your dreams. Anyway, this was just by the way. I hope you enjoyed this video. Kindly like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave any comments you want to, no, not any comment. Leave comments you want on video ideas or any additions you may add to this one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Until then, it's loading. Are you ready now? Hey, give them. Oh, make sure you watch all my other videos as well.